accidentally press a button?
I didn't think so, but we should be back, folks. Don't know what that was. Maybe? Yeah, okay, we're live. That was weird.
Like, that just went fully off.
Yeah, it just turned itself off. But, like, usually, it didn't do like it usually does, which is just like, oh, well, what if we did not tell you? We're just going to take off everything,
Do that accent again?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
We're gonna go in. We're gonna see if we can cancel the Scarlet Rot thing.
So yeah, I only wanted to do this section of my painting. I didn't want to go up, but some of these sections.
You're doing the numbers, so.
Yeah, and some of the sections that I'm doing go up really high. So I'd go up to where it ends and then refuse to do the others.
Why'd I do it like
it.
this when I could have just waited it out?
Waited what out?
I could have just gone onto the bed and said, no, I don't want any of this particular shifting earth. Because there's a waiting room specifically designed exactly for that.
Got it.
No shifting earth. I want a good shifting earth, please.
What shifting earth did you get?
None. Well, it was rotted wood. It was one I just did, but okay, back in, I guess.
Can you, like, kind of trigger it by redoing those areas?
Nah, everything I've seen is, like, random. It randomly triggers one every now and then. You can cancel them by going to the bed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what's that?
Was the Ice Mountain in the original game or the DLC?
The original game.
Oh, and if they're only doing DLC right now.
No, I don't think they're only doing. Well, because the rotted wood was also in the original game.
Okay.
The only DLC shifting earth is the Great Hollow is what it's called.
Okay.
And I also have to do that one at some point, but like, holy cow. It's hard. Hi, yeah, one random pikeman just almost killed me. At least he didn't insta-kill me. Yeah, I see you with your treasure chest over there. Sorry, bucko. Well, crap, never mind, I don't want it. Sometimes there's treasure on these bad boys. Yeah, there we go.
I really like just for the water. But I've taken some liberties with it.
By accident or on purpose?
From the way that, like, if I'm putting a color on top of another color that I've tried going around, I kind of let them blend into one another and look like they're flowing a little bit more.
Bleeding. Bleeding might be worth going to get. Is there a sleep area? Oh, was that a... Yes. Imagine taking 3 hits to kill. Critical hit HP restoration is actually pretty decent. I will give that to me. Thank you, game. Man, level 13 and getting insta-kill with all that HP is really frustrating. I cannot believe that. They're trying to make it very clear you're supposed to play online, but I don't feel like paying for play.
You're supposed to be able to play it offline too, right?
I'm playing it offline, but they want you to play online because it's a multiplayer game. And that tends to be this mentality with these games where, like, oh, well, just get a friend, right? Even though they do tend to, they scale up the difficulty no matter what, but, okay, there should be a Sanguine Noble around here, I don't think. offline too. Yeah. Leave me alone! Everything's bleeding! I'm bleeding! Well, I guess I'll go level up since you guys are giving me so much XP. Goobers. I love it. I hate those explosive dudes. They're like, oh, they're super tanky, so like killing them fast really isn't worth it unless you're like exceedingly high levels to them.
Yeah.
And they always explode with like a status ailment, so like sometimes it's fires, sometimes it's, in this case it's bleeding. It's got some Scarlet Rot variety too, which is like damage over time.
Yeah.
Nobody want to do that.
So, Sims 5 has been cancelled.
Oh, what a shame.
Because of the design. What happened
Yeah.
with EA. But they had planned on making that multiplayer game. Now, admittedly,
how
the
do you-
Sims community were like, we kind of want a multiplayer like fusion into it, where like we can go to each other's houses and build together and play together. But at the same time, people were like, "You don't really need it."
Well, because, yeah, you don't need it.
It's just some people want to be able to play in their houses together. Now that's kind of what the gallery was for. Was to
Didn't we already kind of have like multiple enemies?
yeah. Well, so like the gallery allowed us to see other people's creations that got uploaded. But you couldn't like explore it
I
together.
would like to have that, thanks.
Or like work on a build together. Like there was no capability to do that, and that's what people wanted. They wanted to be able to play with other people, but they also wanted to still be able to play. So when they said that they were going to make it multiplayer, everybody was like, "What? How are you actually going to do that? Like it doesn't make any sense." Yeah,
Well,
we
so
can ask
they
you
used
for
to
it.
like do stuff like that. They had a game called Sims. Maybe it was Sims something or something Sims, but it was like it was The Sims on Facebook.
Oh yes, not SimCity, but it was Sims Life or something like that.
And you could do all that. You could go to people, you could see their stuff. It was obviously
You could see their stuff, but you can't see their characters.
You
You
could.
couldn't actually.
you could date people.
Could?
Yeah.
I remember it being on pieces.
You'd be impressed.
And it being connected to your. Oh, I guess I played it offline.
Facebook you can't play it all time.
Well, I had it on Mac. On my phone. So I wasn't playing it on Facebook.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I didn't die. Stop teleportation. Yeah, that's what I thought. We beat him, I guess. That's all that matters.
I'm hungry all day. I'm forcing myself to eat.
At least we eat, I guess.
I had breakfast and I had dinner, but like even for dinner, I was like, I don't want to go upstairs and eat.
Well, we were only doing leftovers, so there's at least that.
Yeah,
We're within the ring now.
I just even the leftovers I ate, I just was not feeling it.
I know I had a relic regarding beverage ales.
I'm gonna know what I don't want to eat. Like I just wasn't hungry, but also there was like this no need to eat.
Yeah, that's the same as not being hungry, correct?
Like, but not the same. Like, I mentally didn't feel like I needed to eat.
So that's called not being hungry, yeah? I don't see the
Like,
difference.
Me not being hungry is slightly different.
Mm.
Like, it was like mentally, I didn't want to bother with food.
All I'm hearing is your body and your brain both telling you you're not hungry.
Okay. I will leave it at that then.
Improved guard breaking, actually, I'll take that, thank you. Yo, what's up, my boys? It's your girl, Undertaker, and I'm coming at you with the steel chair. Excuse me, sir. Consider not being in my way real quick. I'll let these minor dudes do whatever they want, but I'm here, and I'm killing the guards. Free the workers. I reclaim this mines for the proletariat, my comrades. Smash them all. Ah, it is you! You are in charge here. Time to solve this problem. Welcome. Glory to our Totska. Oh no, I'm dying. Oh no, it would appear he's kicking me down we are Sparta. This is Sparta. Ah, you've fallen for my trap! But kicking. There's a kick button in this game. There's a dedicated kick button. You can use it on NPCs automatically. By dedicated kick button, I mean it's a kick button. Boosh! Give me that healing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I need to find a merchant. I need to find a worker of the mercantile persuasion. No, we've been here. No. Yeah, we jumped up, we didn't go down, so why am I? Okay. I don't like that this is spitting me out in that invasion zone. I know there's a third one, where are you?
It kind of went away yesterday, and then it came back. And so literally, I'm gonna have to find what it is. That way I can feel the effects and get used to it.
Let's find that blacksmith. Or trader, I guess. Oh no.
Yes,
Okay,
it is.
have ginormous friends with throw things. Nobody sees me. I promise. I'm not here. Oh yeah, my oath. Oh yeah. Okay, maximize my little hammer thing. We can go there, I guess. Bleed camp. Oh, is it Bleed Camp or it's a Bleed Town? It's Bleed Town. I don't know that I want to go to Bleed Town, actually. Omen Killers in Bleed Town? Well, I guess the game has made a decision for me. I will not have time to go to Bleed Town. And yet I still go to Bleed Town. I do not want to waste time in Bleed Town. Ah, this man has spawned himself just a bit. Excuse me, sir. Don't get up.
I think why they gave me a document with like where all the numbers are and everything is so that way when you go over it again, because you got to do multiple layers with acrylic. So to get the color to pop more, they gave you a document so that way you know what color is what and what goes where. Because some of these colors aren't together, like 16 and 20 are really similar. They're just like slightly off from each other.
Okay. That's a shame. I don't know that I want to fight any of these bosses at level 5.
I don't think you're gonna have a choice.
Yeah, that's the problem. 'Cause even if I do get enough to level up right now, I don't think I have access to a lost grace. You know what? At least we have our upgraded sword. Not sword.
Before your stream, you said, "Oh, I bought a Lost Grace." Ew. Why did I do that?
A Wending Grace?
Oh.
I didn't.
Oh, so you hadn't bought it.
Oh no, sorry. No, you were right. I came to see the guy. I wanted to purchase an upgrade for my weapon. But I had something... I had just enough to buy one or the other of an upgrade.
Oh,
Okay, well, if you could stop throwing stuff at me just long enough for the boss fight to start, that'd be great. Golly gee, that's not happening, is it? Oh god, they're still there. Stop! They're not stopping. Why is your range so long?
Thank you for sticking with me.
I guess. Isn't that my job?
Well, no.
Oh my god.
But like, even when I'm out,
She says this like she asks crazy all the time. She really does. Put that down. It despawned the big guys, didn't it? Good. I don't really want to deal with them longer than I have to.
which the conversation you were having was a good conversation.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how much we're doing this or not, but
Everybody gets a stun. Everybody chilling out with not number one.
so I like some of the
What the hell?
music board games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That one.
I don't like it. I don't know if I got hit by both of them there or if I just got hit once, but either way it's frustrating. I love being at full health and just doing one tap. Not stopping. Ah!
Well, you guys all wanted to watch Percy.
You know who suggested it?
No, I wasn't. Sister, I suggested fix it.
You suggested Dixit after you suggested Percy like 3 times earlier in the week.
Oh, really?
You also suggested it like 3 times this week.
Well, yeah, I suggested it during the week, but it was last week.
Didn't suggest it when everyone was there?
No. Because, Christmas, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, we always play board games. It's 2 times a year that we play board games. And
Well,
I
we
like,
did both.
yeah, I know, and I like playing board games, so I wanted to play more board games with everybody. That being said, I like the show. I also love the scene where when Hermes arrives and is like, quest approved. 'Cause
Yeah.
Percy's like, I don't care if you approve of it or not. I'm doing it. And then his dad's just like, yeah, you can do it. Go ahead. His dad is as much of a shit eater as Percy is.
I think it's funny because in the book he doesn't actually like. That's not where he meets Hermes.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yeah.
No, he meets Hermes in like an Amazon distribution center or something.
No, that's in the first book.
He never meets Hermes in the first book.
Then it might have been the third book, because in...
It's not an Amazon distribution, but it's a mailing center. It's like a UPS distribution center.
Yeah, but I remember there clearly be... Oh, it's behind you.
You're correct, he doesn't leave.
Like, grab Sea of Monsters out.
He doesn't leave camp with permission.
Because Hermes does come see him and have a conversation with him. That whole line of "I'm your cousin."
You might be right
Because
it's right here.
he gets the shoes from the mailing company.
He leaves after fighting. Well, after the conversation with Tyson, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wants to drink Coke. Thinks that he wants Poseidon to talk to him because he's upset that he claimed like Tyson's so fast. Ah, okay, yeah. He does meet Hermes there, but he does not call out to Poseidon.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah. Also, the snakes are there.
Yes.
They weren't there. Martha and George aren't there in the show.
I really was hoping to see Martha and George.
They might be there. We just haven't like seen him pull out the caduceus because it's a cell phone in the book, right?
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So the first book is where he's in the mailing area.
No, he doesn't meet Hermes in the mail book. In the first book.
Okay.
He sees him in the
I thought that's where they got the flying shoes from.
No, they get them from Luke.
Oh, right.
The Luke, and he gets that from that in the show because the shoes try to drag him to Tartarus.
Right.
And the shield had the lightning bolt in it.
Yes. Well, last night you guys were like, oh, in Heroes of Olympus is when he, when they meet Pan, and I was like, no, that happens in the Percy Jackson series. Mm-hmm. It happens in the Labyrinth book.
No, because in the Heroes of Olympus, he's still looking for Pan.
Well, that doesn't make sense, because they find Pan.
They find traces of Pan. They do not find Pan.
They had a conversation with Pan.
They don't, because Pan's dead.
Pan dies in front of Govra and Percy.
No.
Yes.
He does not die in front of Percy. I know that for sure.
Because I haven't finished that one, and I've definitely read about Pan.
Yes, you've read about Pan because they keep talking about it because it's like every satyr's like wet dream to find him. But the problem is that the closest thing they've had to Pan was in book 3, I believe. Grover uses panic, which is that scream that freaks everything out. Put yourself to bed, Bat Demon.
They split up. Grover wasn't dead, thank the gods, but his whole body trembled like he was facing death. What happened? Grover, wake up. You passed out. The presence was too much for you. I remember. Pam. Yeah, something powerful has just been on that doorway. Made quick introductions since Tyson and Grover had never met Rachel. Tyson had told Rachel she was pretty, which made Annabeth's nostrils flare like she was going to blow fire.
Why are you so mad, Annabeth?
Anyway, I said, come on, Grover, lean on me. Annabeth and I helped him up, and together we waded across. Because him and Rachel had a thing for a little bit.
No, they didn't have a thing. Rachel has a thing for Percy, but that's it.
They kind of had a thing between both.
They get along, but they don't. I don't think it ever comes off as Percy reciprocates it.
Yeah.
Did I not put that? I did.
That I not a Grover swooning episode had happened when we passed through New Mexico. That's where he felt closest to the power of Pan.
Which becomes relevant in book 4 of the Apollo, I think.
Book 4 is unconscious.
Book 4 of the Apollo?
Laying on the bed lay an old satyr, watching us as we approached. His eyes as blue as the sky, his curly hair as white, and so was his pointed beard. Even the goat fur on his legs was frosted with gray. His horns were enormous, glossy brown, and curved. There was no way he could have hidden those under a hat the way Grover did. Around his neck hung a set of reed pipes. Grover fell to his knees in front of the bed. Lord Pan.
I never found him.
The god smiled kindly, but there was a sadness in his eyes. Grover, my dear brave satyr, I have waited a very long time for you. Boss, Grover apologized. Pan laughed. It was a wonderful sound, like the first breeze of springtime filling the whole cavern with hope. Realize I'm the most recent person to have read these books.
Yeah, your memory also fails you very often in these scenarios.
Yes, that is very true. But for some reason, like when it comes to books,
Well, honestly, I'm starting to think my memory fails me more and more.
when it comes to books, I have a scary memory.
Again, debatable.
Depends on how much I like the book. Blah, 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 blah. My lord, please, you must come back. You always will never believe it. They'll be overjoyed. You can save the wild. You were so young, Grover. So good and true. I think I chose well. Chose? Grover said. I don't understand. Pan's image flickered, momentarily turning to smoke. A giant guinea pig scuttled under the bed with a terrified squeal. The woolly mammoth grunted nervously. Dee Dee stuck her head under her wing. Then Pan reformed. I have slept many eons, the gods are forlornly. My dreams have been dark. I wake fitfully, and each time my waking power is shorter. Now we are near the end. What? Grover cried. But no, you're right here. My dear satyr, Pan said. I tried to tell the world 2,000 years ago. I announced it to Elias, a satyr very much like you. He lived in your Phocis and tried to spread the word. Annabeth's eyes widened. The old story. A sailor passing by the coast of your forces heard a voice crying from the shore. Tell them the great god Pan is dead. But that wasn't true, Grover said. Your kind never believed it, Pan said. You sweet, stubborn satyrs refuse to accept my passing, and I love you for that. But you only delayed the inevitable. You only prolonged my long, painful passing. My dark twilight sleep, it must end. No, Grover's voice trembled. Dear Grover, Pan said, you must accept the truth. Your companion, Nico, he understands. Nico nodded slowly. He's dying. He should have died long ago. This is more like a memory. But gods can't die, Grover said. They can fade, Pan said. When everything they stood for is gone, when they cease to have power, and their sacred places disappear, the wild, my dear Grover, is so small now, so shattered that no god can save it. My realm is gone. That is why I need you to carry a message. You must go back to the council. You must tell the satyrs and the dryads and the other spirits of nature that the great god Pan is dead. Tell them of my passing, because they must stop waiting for me. Because they must stop waiting for me to save them. I cannot. The only salvation you must make yourself. Each of you must. He stopped and frowned at the dodo bird who had started humming again. Dee Dee, what are you doing? Pan demanded. Are you singing Kumbaya again? Dee Dee looked up innocently, blinking her yellow eyes. Pan sighed. Everybody's a cynic. But as I was saying, my dear Grover, each of you must take up my calling. But no, Grover whimpered. Be strong, Pan said. You have found me, and now you must release me. You must carry on my spirit. It can no longer be carried by a god. You must be taken up by all of you. It must be taken up by all of you. Pan looked straight at me with his clear blue eyes.
Okay, you proved your point, darling, by the way. You could.
Sorry, I got into it. Anyways, yeah, he, passes right in front of them. The veins withered and we were all alone in the dark cave with an empty bed.
Keeps going.
But then in the next book, they're getting ready to fight and everything, and they're in New York, and, they're in Brooklyn?
I don't know.
Wherever the Empire State Building is. But they're there getting ready for the fight and everything, and they're trying to go through it, and, the entire first half of the book, they're like, where's Grover? Well, last I heard he was in Canada. Well, I haven't been able to get in touch with him. What's going on with him? Percy being like, I can't feel him. There's nothing in the empathy link. And then while they're waking up all the statues, they end up fighting something in Central Park.
Yeah, the flying pig.
Yeah, and then even though they don't defeat it right away, the pig goes off, and then...
no! What are you doing?
No, maybe they did defeat it.
No, because he rides it later.
Okay. And then a dryad comes up to them and gets them to follow her, and they find Grover asleep, unable to wake up.
Well, that's because of the hypnosis.
Yeah, and they're like, we can't do anything about this. They try to break it, it doesn't work. So they're like, can you keep watching him until we've dealt with this? And they're like, yeah, of course we can. So then it becomes a protected space that the dryads are doing to protect Grover, because Grover has been the messenger of Pan. Because running around telling everybody what Pan said.
Wow, 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 wow,
Ah,
Ooh, she's making a mess.
I'm not making a mess.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just dropped the one book trying to get it back in its box.
Oh.
Got it. Anyways,
Where's
yeah.
our black? Oh my god, Vanish Knight.
That's why when you guys said Hero of Olympus, I was like, no.
Well, he's still like. Oh, he's weird. He does stuff outside of Heroes of Olympus. So like, why are you.
Yeah, well, I haven't gotten to that yet. Grover hasn't been mentioned, but Annabeth has.
Well, I knew Heroes of Olympus was wrong. Then again, Cass hasn't read like all the other stuff.
I'm still working on Heroes of Olympus. I'm at the Cyclopses.
We're working on the first one, yes.
Yes.
Okay, I would like more gear than just what I currently have because I'm looking kind of soft.
I've seen them already talk to the Frost Queen, or whatever her name is.
Clea?
Yeah, she's in Canada,
Yeah.
which I thought was hilarious.
Well, yeah, I mean, the north. Literally the north.
Yeah. But specifically, she's in Toronto. I'm like, that's even.
Wasn't she in Quebec? Because they have the ice hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Quebec.
Yeah, I think so.
Pancake time!
The chapters aren't labeled the same.
Nope.
Rachel.
No, I don't think I want to do that.
Dahlia Grace. My last name is Grace. This is my sister. I thought they're like they're siblings, but they're not siblings. I thought they were kind of because he's the brother inside.
They like technically have, but not really.
I feel bad for your mom yesterday, being like, "Are you guys gonna talk the entire time?" And all of us being like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, they are in." I just saw the French.
It's a known tourist attraction. It's the Hotel de Glace.
Oh, I've never seen or heard of it before. So when I saw that, I had no idea.
It's a hotel literally entirely made of ice. I don't know how they keep people not getting sick inside when you buy a room, but. Sorry, I don't have time to fight with you goobers. I gotta take out your boss so that I can get the buff that he might drop, because I can't. That's impossible.
Is it like actually made out of ice, or is it like just ice on the inside?
I mean, it's literally made of ice.
I guess maybe you have
No.
a limited amount of time that you're allowed to be there.
Well, I think it's heating it enough. You don't get cold. Hi. Oh, thank God that Lost Grace spawned right when it did, because otherwise
Ooh.
the boy was dead.
If they have glass between the inside and the ice, they could put in ventilation that allows it to remain cold on the other side of the glass. But then, especially if you use thermal glass, and then on the inside you can have it heated, and then it looks like it's completely made out of ice, but you're using thermal glass to maintain the cold on the outside and maintain the heat on the inside.
I don't know if it's that complex, because it is an old, like, tourist attraction. It's been there for quite a long time.
Thermal glass is not a new thing.
No, but if technology wasn't that accessible, then that limits who might have had it. Oh, I see a talisman. We are definitely grabbing that. Grabbing that. Please give me something useful. It's completely trash. Awesome. I do love that for us. Yeah, I don't see myself into this encounter. But then again, I haven't seen myself winning any of these encounters. I've lost all of them too, so there's that.
My sore throat
So drink water.
I have been.
I heard you ask for water once there. When you were in bed for like most of the day. Or in the bath.
I didn't in the bath that long. By that, I mean I was in there for like maybe 40 minutes.
You'll forgive me for not exactly trusting your sense of time on that, but yeah.
I had.
It's the dual guys.
I had no
Knife stab. Ooh.
I didn't get to clean my hair.
Tempted. Nice. Ew, you can backpack this way.
The nodding is bad. Really bad. And my hair was greasy.
Oh, lion-headed bastard. Who do you think you are, Aslan?
So, I managed to, like, get the scalp, and then I managed to do the bottom of there. But the middle where it's all knotted did not get cleaned. The way that it should have been. That said, my brush died, and I haven't,
Oh my god!
haven't been able to replace it.
I hate these guys, 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 I hate these guys. Okay. I just got this bastard to do. Maybe. Of course, immediately. Ooh, 76 damage, Ah, funny number. Oh, wrong number. I don't want to be there for that, thanks. I think the most annoying part is how fast they attack, and
Right, cheap viewers.
what time is it? 11:52. I got enough for another 2 of those really bad runs. Yay, no. You know what? We want to do something to level up our kind Undertaker's journal stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm going to swap this out for something that gives me fire. And we're going to go fight Caligo. I tried that earlier. It didn't do much for me. But I'm going to try it again. And when I get, I don't know, more ballsy, we'll eventually try the other thing. Yep. We actually lost the last shifting earth, so that's cool. Okay, Caligo, we want to focus on fire, so we're going down south. There's no shifting earth to be done. There is possibly going to be raid events. Hello. At least they don't. Sometimes they do poison me, actually. I don't know if they do in this game. Double kill. Proof charge archers. No, thank you. just here for the stone sword too, thanks.
I'm just here for the laughs.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was funny. Why didn't you come off though? Fuck, I keep forgetting.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah. No.
I'm covered in paint. The other gets the water.
Oh my god. Thank you, hitbox. Sometimes I love it when they're good. That was not one of those times. That's one of those times where I'm like, did I hit? No, the teleporting is annoying. Maybe. Just stop having good. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. Get him. Get him. Mess him up. Yeah, take his last HP away. Kill. Oh, good. Ah, and he gives me. Oh, I like that actually. That's good. That's a good. He's got a friend. Shouldn't come here. You shouldn't come here. Okay. So we've got the defeating enemy restores HP buff. Very nice. If your plan's so great, then why'd you wait to seize it?
Why does that sound familiar?
Well, it's a little bit dingo rose.
Ah.
I saw the talisman beetle. Where is it? There it is.
As in, I don't honestly.
So we have to actively make it probably means that effort stops.
I have to like actively think about like taking care of myself, and it's frustrating.
I think most people do.
Apparently, neurotypicals don't. They just do it.
Yeah, but neurotypicals apparently excludes people with depression, and that's like, okay. People with depression, which is like 75% of the population, might I add.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go fight the other guy. I really want to level up first, but there's nowhere to go. Oh, maybe.
I'm looking forward to
Sorry, slugs. Oh, they got rats too. Hey, I'm underground. How are you already targeting me? Relax, buddy-o. You know. Stop it. Daddy, chill. What?
You're not shitting me.
This is going to the ground. What are you doing? What's this? That's right.
That is one of the things that you used to watch.
Daddy, chill. What?
The Stop It Daddy.
Oh my god. Sounds like blue ball. Or some other Drag Race adjacent cultural thing. Bad rats! I'm just trying to pick up my loot. Can you guys screw off? Thank you. Oh my god. Got myself a boon. I got poison version. Okay. She's cancelled now.
Why?
Nicki Minaj?
I was just using the tune and making my own.
No, I mean Nicki Minaj is cancelled now.
Oh! I don't care about that. I never liked her.
She's all pro-Trump.
Ew. Not surprised, but ew.
I mean, I'm surprised by value of her being a black woman, but...
So, yeah, value of being a black woman who was not raised in black culture.
I don't know about that one.
She stopped it. If I recall from the presentation properly.
I'm not sure about that.
And by presentation, I mean this is me trying to recall information from high school in grade 11. Way over 10 years ago.
Nicki Minaj.
But honestly, some of the things that see, I kind of agreed with her parenting style that she has.
I didn't know she was... I mean, I heard that there's some weird stuff that she's done, like this weird... hanging out with a lot of the younger stars when she was well within her 20s.
Yeah. But yeah, so what I've heard, I actually saw her talking about it, and like somebody was like, so you have a very interesting parenting style. She's like, well, yeah, like just because I'm a celebrity doesn't mean I don't want my kids to work for it. So they come home from school.
Yeah, that's absolutely normal. Okay.
Yeah, and so she's like, they come home from school and they have tutoring, they have activities. Like obviously this is a place of privilege, but at the same time.
Well, yeah, it's like, why not give them every chance they can get, right?
Yeah, and she's like, I don't care if they're crying about it. I don't care if they're like, oh, I don't want to do it. No, you're doing it. Is what she was going. So, like, she's like, one kid has soccer.
Big Elden
One kid has music classes. They have tutors for all of their classes.
So I need to heal. Thanks. Here we go.
So that they can advance further. And she's like, I'm do their best, but at the same time she's like, I don't want to hear one. You're doing it. And she's like, I know parents are not gonna agree with it, and I was like, actually, like if you have to, go ahead, give me.
Yeah, that's kind of like the logic here. I think that like there's a thin line between nepotism and and giving them everything that they can get. I think that, like, if you're gonna use your privilege for something, you're good, use it for a good reason.
Yeah.
Depending on how far you're gonna go. Like, if it's something like, oh, preventing my child who committed a crime from going into jail, maybe not, but...
Yeah. Well, like, Shaq was surprised when... What's her name? She was from that 70s show. She's Jackie.
I've never seen that show.
She was also she's been in a whole bunch of stuff since.
She the girl that's in Orange Is the New Black?
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't remember if she ended up appearing in that. I know she was in Juniper. She was in.
Is she a black girl or a white girl?
No, she's Russian.
Oh, the one who played Janeway?
Janeway.
She wasn't Russian in anything else other than...
No, like her actual ethnicity is Russian.
And I don't know, because I thought you were talking about Red, who plays kind of Russian-ish.
No, not Red. Like she ended up marrying her co-star from that 70s show. They were a couple in the show, and they ended up being a couple in real life.
Right, but that's contextually useless to me.
Yeah. Mila Kunis.
Oh!
Kunis.
Ashton Kutcher's wife.
Yes. So, she doesn't give her kids gifts.
That's weird.
She thinks that they should earn them.
That's weird.
Like if they want something, they should earn it. But that's something that...
I mean, I get it, but like also there's an in-between, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, she also does not give them after showers. waters. So long as their body comes in contact with waters or a pool or something.
Yeah, that's also weird and also really gross. I do remember about that.
But yeah, so she's like, I don't give them gifts. And Shaq was appalled by it.
Shaq? Why was? Oh yeah, he was at the interview where they mentioned him.
Yeah, he was at the interview where they mentioned
Is that a Graham Norton interview? That sounds like a Graham Norton interview.
It wasn't Graham Norton, actually. It was Jimmy Kimmel.
Why are they had? Oh, I guess they were sitting on there.
Anyways, he was like,
Oh, we got a friend. Hello.
what do you mean you don't give your kids gifts? And she's like, what? And he's like, it might have even been Jennifer Aniston.
No, it was Mila Kunis. It was either Mila Kunis or Brad Pitt.
Yeah, it was one of them.
I remember that.
Angelina Jolie doesn't do it, but yeah. So she was like, yeah,
I missed.
I don't give them gifts. He's like, I give them everything they want.
Shaq? Yeah, Shaq would.
He's like, I don't care. They're getting whatever they want. My babies can have.
He's such a goofball.
He's also like, if you're working for his company and something goes wrong, he has no problem stepping up and helping you out. He's like, I got a call from my friend once, and like, he was like, look, I'm at a Walmart and I'm stuck. And like, can you come and help me? And he's like, yeah, sure. He goes out to go help his friend. Okay. And you want to know what he does? Buys him three 24
Mate! Fudge.
3 giant flat screen TVs and pays for the tow car and gets something else for him and then takes him back to his house. And the friend's like, yo, I just asked for help with getting somewhere and calling a tow truck.
Man, I just needed the tow truck. He's like, hey man, I know you must get.
Yeah. He was like, at one point, my credit card company...
No, this crab stole my runes!
Said that somebody stole my card because X thing was bought, and he was like, oh, no, that was me. And the credit card company was like, what? And he was like, oh, yeah,
why,
all that money was me. And they're like, well, you're good for paying it back, so we're not going to complain. But they were like, we were worried somebody took it. And he's like, thank you for worrying that somebody might have taken my credit card, but no, it was me. I was like, Shaq's kids are spoiled, but at the same time, like, he still tries to instill in them a good work ethic.
Well, one thing you gotta realize is Shaq was an athlete, right? It's not quite the same as being... I mean, I think it's a little less like being an actor or another celebrity in his day than it is nowadays. Like, nowadays, a lot of people kind of put their foot in the door and get to be a child star, which is really awful for everybody involved. And by everybody involved, I mean all the kids.
Yeah, or you have a family member who's into acting.
Yeah.
Although,
or in the producer stuff, because it's easier to get somebody who's not an actor already to like.
well, one of the Chris's is he's like a legacy because his dad was an actor, and he was in.
An actor?
Not the one that was in Star Trek.
Yeah, just fine.
Yeah, so his dad refused to help him in any way, shape, or form when it came to the acting industry. He had to build his own way. Like, yeah, he did have a manager on because he like his son from him, but when they but when somebody would call him and be like, hey, I'm thinking about hiring my son, what do you think? He's like, don't ask me. I'm not telling you anything. Well, they'd always tell him before they had an audition. He's like, you want to audition him, fine, but I'm not telling you. Like,
that's not how the industry works.
I don't want to know. Like, if he was producing something and his son was in it, his son made a point, like, his dad did actually produce and started directing.
That was J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, he directed, but he's one of the producers on it, and he's also he was also in Star Trek prior.
Yes, go boom. Yes, go boom. Yes, go boom.
Like, during Kirk's time. So like he really wanted to get the role,
I guess.
and they called up his dad to let him know that he had auditioned, and he was like, okay. And they're like, well, what do you want us to do? Because technically he likes you, so you can like get him in and foot in the door. And he's like, I want nothing to do with
don't know what's coming behind me, but I hope it doesn't kill me because I don't like dying.
Star Trek.
I'll have an extra wing.
If I recall correctly, about the Star Trek became his memorial.
Why does it... I didn't like that it curved there. That was annoying. Hey, what the heck, man? I stagger you and your reaction is just to stop me? Bird man, what you gonna do? See, this is the difference between the bosses of this rank and the bosses of literally everywhere else. Of the DLC, I mean, I should say. It was like, what the hell do you mean? Okay, do I have myself a +2 weapon? I do not. Do I have myself... Okay, we want to go to an Everjail. We want to go to... Okay, so if I pop into this, and then we go to the Everjail, we might be cooking.
Maybe they expected to.
Yeah, that's usually how the DLC works. I just think, like, yikes. There's been a lot of... I was able to very, very easily cheese, mostly, to win through, I guess, by abusing the weaknesses, and, like, the fact that, like, I can't even reach the second boss is the problem. Like, the full boss, I mean.
Yeah.
I could have gone to go fight the heroes and more, but no.
So you can't choose anymore?
Like, I could, maybe, possibly. Although I know it's like a 7 gank fight, which is gonna be yay. But, Ow. Oh yeah. Broke his kneecaps.
Sometimes he's saying ow, and I'm like giving him a massage or something, and he says ow, like talking about his game, and then I'm like, I'm sorry, and he's like, no, it's not good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you expecting me to react like?
Doesn't matter. Audience of 2? I count 2.
You're not an audience for yourself.
Yes, I am. I don't know what comes out of my mouth. Thank you for the follow, Miola. Never mind. I'm canceling that. Thank you. You're a weird man.
Harder to avoid bots.
Well, I mean, there's no avoiding them. They just show up all the time.
I'm still flabbergasted about that one time back in 2020.
With all murderers?
Yeah. Like, I had 6 people in my chat, and I had to make all of them mods. It was just consistent. We were like, what the hell? It was like I got raided by bots.
Yeah, that happens.
But it was like a ridiculous
Ugh,
amount of them. And like, I could not keep up, and my one mod who was there could not keep up, so I made everybody who was in chat that I knew was a person
Yeah.
a mod, and all of us
Including Colleen and Ethan.
Yeah. They're still mods. I haven't taken them off.
It's fine.
I'm like, I don't mind.
Wait, there's a site of illustration. Where?
My uncle also became a mod that day.
Modicos.
But yeah, we all
Okay, never mind. I guess we don't have it.
were like, ban! Oh, that's a massive amount.
I wanna go there. I gotta fight the Everjail because Everjail good, and Everjail give me permabuff from my relic, so why not? I just need to find someone to be a trader so that I can buff my hammer. And then I can go fight Caligo and get my memory fragment, and we can move on with the remembrance quests with the Undertaker, which will probably force me to do an actual DLC expedition. But live, maybe.
So I'm not understanding the day thing.
Again.
Like, well, it seems like you're always just playing like the same day, but also like you talk about sleep camps and like, can you force it?
Sleep is a status.
That's how you make it.
No time. Each expedition, I guess, is separated into days, quote unquote. This has got to go faster. And each day I think is about 20 minutes. Oh god, I'm dead. Oh no. Yeah, that doesn't count. Good, because I don't need it.
And like it doesn't do like in between days or anything.
Yes and no. Like, they're kind of creative about their loading screens and that. It's just you'll be in the boss arena at the end of, like, because each day ends with a boss fight. And so go, hey, I would like you to die. Thank you, actually. And so, like, when the boss ends and right before the rain lets up, so you can leave and go back out into the map at the end of day 1 or 2. Well, at the end of day 1, you'll be, so like it'll do this, right? You got the ring. That's
Yeah.
about your 14-minute. It might be 7-minute mark. I think they're 14-minute days, something similar like that. I don't remember the timing, but when the ring closes onto the tree that shows up after the second time. The ring closes twice, right? So there's this section, which is the first half, then there's the second one where there's the tree that spawns.
Okay.
When you get to the part where the tree spawns and it closes around there, that's where the boss fight happens, and that's separated into like, oh, there's a mob, there's an ad phase, and then there's the actual boss. When you fight the boss, then the game's like, okay, cool, you've repulsed the knight. It takes the loading screen in quotation marks is just you waiting until the knight lets up, so you can technically use that time to like level yourself up or do something else. But it is the time it takes them for the game to load in. The extra information is going to give you the events that it wants to run or whatever. Right? It's kind of like in like these the Sony games where like when you walk through a crevice in a wall, that's a loading screen. They're just concealing it under something else.
Okay.
There's another. Maybe we this one here. Yeah, let's go. Okay. I mean, there's no reason not to go down. But we're running out of time actually. So let's go here. And I can level up, so maybe I can just stop by here real quick. And then yeah, after day 2, instead of giving you that, it's just straight up. It'll let you level up. No, it won't even let you level up. It'll give you the drop that the boss has.
Okay.
And then it'll go like, okay, here's a weird blue thing that if you go into, it takes you to the day 3 section, which is just... it's an area with a lost grace where you can level up a merchant that can sell you stuff with the rest of the souls that you might have used, or runes, I guess, that you might have collected that didn't equivalent to whatever level you might have gotten, or vice versa. You might just buy upgrades instead of leveling and stuff up.
Okay.
And then you walk into a door. There's a door at the end, and when you get to the door, it's like, ah, well, look at that. It's your friendly neighborhood boss fight time. It's just this big old empty zone
Okay.
that looks a lot like the Kiln of the First Flame from the Dark Souls games. With the boss you selected at the beginning of the run. What happens is that the end of each night is kind of randomly generated. It's just that they're kind of seeded into, like, depending on what boss you select, sometimes they'll choose from, like, a smaller pool.
What
So,
do you mean what boss you select?
at the beginning of the run, before you do an expedition, you select your day 3 target. They're called Night Lords.
Oh, okay.
These duplicate. No, so it's always the same. Well, actually, the map is different a little bit. The layout of, like, the camps and whatnot and the maps is a little bit different. I don't want to die. Thank you. Why is there a Black Knife Assassin? Where did you come from? More importantly, where the hell are you? joining into a fight that had nothing to do with you? 'Cause I'm not a fan. Also, just one of the most annoying enemies here in the town. Yeah, that's right. Ow. Ooh! Okay. Where's the assassin? I know you're here. Your health bar's still there, so I know you're still me taking on 2 bosses by accident. Put that away. I know what that does. I don't like it. A grab? You think you're funny? Oh, now he runs. He's half dead and he decides to chicken out. I'm gonna get you. Get a plastic. I wanted to get involved in this fight that had nothing to do with me. Oh, now I'm dying. Wait until I get the buff from this place. No! He's chickening out. I have to emergency find a craftsman then. Where is he? There he is. You know what? I'm throwing hands. My turn.
I mean, he's very close to being dead.
He's so close. It's just that he's so annoying. Oh my god, I got so many affinity buffs. Let's get that healing. The thing is, okay, I need to buff my hammer. I need to buff my main hammer, otherwise the strat ain't gonna work. I don't have any fire items to fight Caligo in. Okay, wait, there's a camp here, so I can usually do that. As long as I don't aggro the whole thing. Wherefore art thou? There he is. I see you. Leave me alone, troll. I'm not here for the fight. Huh?
It's such a big area of thieves. I didn't realize it was so interconnected.
No, I don't like frenzy. Thanks, but no thanks, buddy. I can't level myself though.
Painting before doing this section. But I was like, you know what? I'm already doing these colors. It's down. But it like goes far up. Like it's a massive section.
But the question would be, what else would you be doing otherwise?
I am tired. I wasn't tired a little while ago, but I'm starting to get really tired.
I mean, also acceptable, I suppose. Yeah, we've definitely upgraded our damage for this. Cool. Cool. Excuse me, sir. Oh yeah, one tap the 2-wielding skeleton. I'm here for it. I'm the one tapper. Ooh, jump attacks. Okay. Well, got a lot of attacks that aren't really useful against the boss, but. Alright, what are we dealing with? The Dancer of the Boreal Valley? No, this is the Godskin level, which is arguably an annoying fight, but I'll live. I don't think I've lost it in a while. Get him. Ooh, very cast up. Yeah, there's 2 of these. Love Blackfire, he said. He's trying to use against me. wants to kill him. Oh, get him! Oh, nice. Okay, let's chug real quick because I know it's just one Godskin Noble at a time, but I don't really want to do it with low health. Yeah. It's one at a time to start with. What do you think? A thing called Godskin Noble is gonna look pretty? It's got like weird snake DNA.
But it doesn't remove its excess skin?
That's not its skin.
Ew!
It's called a Godskin Noble. Okay, no, the little dude's coming at me. Sorry, that's the that's Godskin Noble. Oh my god, the fireballs. I wish I was doing a little bit more.
Only a right play that I do in my own shots, like my small stories. That's because of the way that I write for fan fiction and people like it.
Hey guys.
Writing fan fiction. Like when you write it like one chapter at a time, each chapter can either be like 500 words to like 10,000. I've actually had people who were like, oh, well, you can write more, and like, you can make your chapters longer. I'm like, no. They're like this because when I feel like there's a good cutoff point, I cut off. Because I like to use the fingers in my chapters.
Yeah. Ew! I don't have a shield. I don't know what I'm blocking. Oh my god, are you done? Spamming all these attacks, I can't do it. And he's leaving the ring. I'm gonna get your friend. Ooh, a little squishy, actually. Don't mind that. Yeah, are you gonna come fight now, or are you gonna chicken stupid? No, we're not doing this. What did I just say? Put that away. Oh my god, are you... I am gonna get beat if this continues. Yep. Yep, I kind of did that to myself, but... I don't know if I want them both in Blackfire mode, but, you know, YOLO. There is a third enemy involved. What's that all about? Oh no, he's coming to me. I did that. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm being smart actually, apparently. I didn't realize that would happen, but big brain hours. We gamed it. I knew what his attack was going to be, and then I was like, oh. No, I stupided. I stupided, and I stupided, and I stupided. I should have won that. But I took that really badly. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of today, because I can't do another run in 30 minutes. Hope you folks enjoyed. Peace out.
Bye.
I wouldn't ask you to treat me kind. wouldn't